Eye contact is one of the most powerful and silent ways human beings communicate. When someone looks into your eyes, it often feels like they are truly present with you, listening, connecting, and sharing something deeper than words can express. That's why when a friend avoids eye contact, it can leave you wondering what they are really feeling. It might seem like a small detail, but in psychology, body language often reveals more than spoken words ever could. When a friend avoids eye contact, one possibility is shyness or social discomfort. Some people, even with those they care about, feel anxious maintaining long eye contact. It can make them feel exposed, vulnerable, or overly self-conscious. In such cases, avoiding your gaze doesn't mean they dislike you. It may just mean they are battling their own nervousness or insecurity in that moment. Another explanation could be guilt. Eye contact is often difficult for someone who feels they've done something wrong. If a friend has said or done something hurtful, even unintentionally, they may find it uncomfortable to meet your eyes because deep down, they know they've let you down. The eyes are known as the windows to the soul, and guilt often reveals itself there before anywhere else. On the other hand, avoiding eye contact can also be a sign of hiding something. When people are not fully honest, their body language gives away what their words try to conceal. A friend who doesn't look you in the eye when telling you something important might be withholding details, exaggerating, or simply not ready to share the full truth. It doesn't always mean betrayal. It could also mean they are struggling with how much to reveal, or they fear your reaction. Sometimes, it's about emotions too heavy to put into words. A friend might avoid your eyes because they are holding back tears, sadness, or feelings they cannot explain. Looking directly at you could break the barrier they've built to protect themselves. In such moments, it's less about dishonesty and more about pain they are not yet ready to expose. Interestingly, avoiding eye contact can also be a cultural habit. In some societies, making direct eye contact is considered rude, disrespectful, or confrontational. If your friend grew up in an environment like this, their behavior might not have anything to do with you personally. It could simply be their way of showing politeness. Psychology also suggests that avoiding eye contact may come from fear of judgment. When people feel insecure about themselves, they may unconsciously avoid the gaze of those whose opinion matters most. If your friend deeply values your presence, they might be more hesitant to look you in the eye, because they don't want you to see their flaws or weaknesses. But here's something important to remember. Not all eye contact avoidance is negative. Sometimes, people avoid your eyes simply because they are lost in thought. Their mind could be preoccupied with stress, responsibilities, or even daydreams, and their lack of direct gaze doesn't reflect how much they value you. In fact, many introverts often avoid strong eye contact, not because of dishonesty, but because of comfort. For them, eye contact can feel overwhelming, and looking away helps them focus better on listening and processing what you're saying. However, when this behavior is consistent and happens only with you, it may signal something deeper. Consistently avoiding eye contact can mean there is an unspoken tension, unresolved conflict, or hidden feelings that your friend doesn't know how to express. It could be unspoken resentment, hidden affection, or something they are scared of admitting. The silence of their eyes speaks volumes that words do not. So what should you do when you notice this? The key is not to jump to conclusions immediately. Observe the context. Are they avoiding eye contact with everyone or just you? Does it happen when certain topics come up? Do they seem nervous, guilty, or simply distracted? By paying attention to these details, you can better understand the silent message behind their actions. If your friend is someone you truly value, it's best to create a safe space for them to open up. Sometimes gently asking, "Is everything okay?" can make them feel seen without forcing them into discomfort. People often reveal their true selves when they sense they won't be judged. In relationships and friendships, body language often speaks louder than words. A friend who avoids eye contact might be carrying guilt, hiding emotions, or struggling with insecurity. But they might also simply be shy, preoccupied, or culturally wired to behave this way. The real meaning lies not in a single moment of silence, but in the overall pattern of behavior and the trust you share. In the end, remember that true friendship is not built only on words or eye contact. It's built on understanding, patience, and acceptance. Sometimes, the eyes that avoid yours are the ones silently asking for compassion the most.